Hey everyone, Mrcento here, and I just thought I would do a very quick channel update. This is just going to be a very quick bish bash bosh job done type affair. So I'll just get straight into it and do it saying what I want to say and give you the kind of news, I guess. The first thing I would like to do is I would like to thank every single person who has watched my videos, and especially those who have subscribed to the channel. I was very close to giving this whole thing up not that long ago. There was a time, I think it was around the 4th or 5th LSPDFR video, and I was getting maybe 8 views, 10 views, something like that, and somebody had subscribed to the channel, and basically exactly the same time that somebody had subscribed to the channel, I was starting getting dislikes on my videos, and I don't know why, but then whoever it was unsubscribed and I stopped getting dislikes on the channel. So I think whoever it was just subscribing to dislike the videos. But that kind of made me a little uncertain whether I wanted to sort of open myself up to doing this kind of thing. And given that I was putting so much effort into recording and the editing side of things and relearning everything, I didn't really want to put myself out there and have that hassle. And no one was watching it anyway, and basically the only person I had watching it was taking the piss and just trying to demerit every single thing I was doing. So, you know, I totally get that not everyone's going to like everything you do, and people are well entitled to dislike things, and that's not a problem. But when someone's just doing it to take the piss, then that's another matter altogether. Yeah, but basically I was struggling for it to get any sort of views, and on the videos where I wasn't doing LSPDFR, I was getting 1 view, if I was lucky, sometimes none. And that was sort of a big kind of eye-opener on just how hard this was going to be. I mean, I knew it was going to be difficult, I knew I wasn't going to get many subscribers, many views, but to be doing the same sort of videos as other people who are getting, even the small channels are getting 400 or 500 views, and you can't even get 1, that's quite an eye-opener, and it makes you feel like you're not good enough, the channel isn't good enough, and there's just no point in doing it, and you might as well shut up shop and end. So yeah, I persevered a little bit, and things started to pick up a little bit, and it's given me enough motivation to the point where I want to continue doing it and make things as good as they possibly can be. So the people that have stuck around, the people that have watched, the people that have given constructive feedback, you know, that's absolutely awesome, and I can't thank you enough for giving me that motivation to do it, and I hope I can keep making the videos that people will enjoy. So yeah, it's a huge thank you. Nobody has any idea how much that means, and yeah, thank you so much. I still maintain that if nobody's watching, then there is no channel, and viewers and the person making the video go hand in hand, and you can't have one without the other. So next, the channel itself. Now, I'm fairly happy with how things have gone lately. Views are definitely up, and once again, I can't thank people enough for that. Subscribers are well up too, but they've sort of stalled, and maybe I've just hit the limit on what I'm going to get with how I've got things at the moment, you know, and if that's the case, that's just, I'm tough and I'm just going to have to deal with it. I'm not sure whether it's the content itself is maybe not up to par. I mean, it's hard to say. I don't know whether people are seeing me as just too similar to established YouTubers. I don't know. I don't know if it's my style of doing things. I don't know if it's my accent. I don't know if it's any of that. I just haven't got a clue what's happening. The thing is, from where I'm standing, I've got my own style. Because of where I'm from and how I do things, I'm different to other people. I might be working with the same sort of base games, the same base software, but I'm putting my own stamp on it, and I'm still finding my way. I'm still building my own confidence. I'm still building my own skills. I mean, I'm a former video student. We're talking 11 years ago, I was on the course, and I hadn't touched a video program until I started doing this about a month ago, 2 months ago. So I'm still relearning everything. I'm still building a setup capable of doing it, and it's slow going. but it's something that, you know, I'll get there in the end. But if I'm seen as too similar to other YouTubers and that, then there's just no incentive for people to watch what I'm doing anyway, I feel. And there's that much choice out there, particularly in the gaming community, that I just don't see where anyone can break through anymore. The people that started this a year, 2 years ago don't know how lucky they are, because, you know, when this level of sort of thing was still finding its infancy, it was just building up its head of steam. It was, you could pick up views, subscribers and everything a lot easier than you can now. Now you really have to do something that stands out against the crowd, and if you don't do that, you're absolutely screwed, and that's kind of what I'm finding now. So yeah, I've got things that I'm going to diversify the channel. I'm going to be sticking to the roots of what I want to do anyway. I'm not going to be changing any of that, but it's hard to know where I would progress from here. I mean, I would like to do some things in the future that are going to require more subscribers. I would like to do things like Q&A sessions. I would like to do suggestions, you know, you pick videos. I would like more feedback from a wider array of people. So you know, if anyone wants to leave comments and that on things that they like about the channel, things they dislike, feel free. I've got no problems with constructive criticism or praise or whatever. I really don't mind. I would just like honest opinions on what people would like to see and what they would like me to do, because no matter what I do right now, I'm just nothing's changing. I've tried going down the route of what would you call it, YouTube partnerships, and it's not happening. Whether it's just the time of year or something, I'm not getting answers from any company. The one company I have had an answer from claim that they have no restrictions on, you know, subscribers or views to sign up, and even they take one look at my channel and go, you're not worth our time. So they're ignoring the fact that it would be me technically paying them to the revenue, but they say no. So I can't even build up a head of steam that way. So we'll just see how it goes. The channel itself will keep going. I don't know how much I'll keep up the video output as it is, but I want it to be as good as it can be. I want the quality to be as good as it can be. As an example, I have a look at the videos that I make, and when I'm editing them, if I don't like them, I don't put them up. I won't put anything on the channel that I class as under a 6 out of 10. If it's a 5.5, 5.8, I don't care, it goes in the bin. I have binned one full series I was going to do, completely binned it. There's been, I think, 3 LSPDFR episodes that I have not put up because I didn't like them. There's some games that I'm working on right now that I'm looking at that I don't know where I'm going to go with them, whether I can make something that sort of meets what I want quality wise. So from there on out, I'm not sure on that side of things what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, quality is important to me. When I look at the views, this is the really weird thing. I've done some LSPDFR videos in particular that I'm really proud of, you know, for what I'm working with and my level of experience. And basically, most of them are the ones that nobody's watched. I mean, the ones that I'm less happy with, the ones that just sort of scraped over the line to get in views, you know, to get put up, are the ones that are on 60, 70 views. I mean, I don't understand it. They're not great episodes, and they're the ones people are viewing. The ones that are the better episodes, I can't get people to look at. So I don't quite know where I'm going wrong on them, but maybe it's just luck of the draw, maybe it's just fate, I don't know. But yeah, basically I'm a little bit of a loss as to how I progress from there. But I'll move on to the next point in a second. There are changes coming. So, on to the changes. First of all, I'll start with what's going to affect every single video I do from when I make the changes. There is going to be some hardware changes. First of all, the recording equipment. Basically, what I use right now, the software that I use for capturing the gameplay is, I don't want to say terrible because it does the job, but basically when it records, it creates files so big, even the best computer in the world would not be able to handle it, and the best software in the world couldn't really do much with it. I mean, we're talking basically file sizes that a film studio would be thinking a little bit excessive. What I'm going to be doing is going to be changing the capture process completely, which means that when the game is captured, you're going to have the actual footage will be compressed at point. So how that's going to work means that the software that I currently edit the videos in isn't going to have to be handling 40 gigabyte videos anymore for like 45 minutes of footage. It's not going to have that stress put on it, which means it's going to be quicker, simpler to edit. It also means that the video software that I've got is going to be able to, when it renders the footage out, I'm going to be able to turn the quality right up, because it's not going to have to compress it as much as it is compressing it now, which means the quality and everything should be, particularly in the colours, should be better. Because as it stands at the moment, I notice that the colours are a tiny little bit washed out here and there, especially the reds and the greens for some reason. It's just purely the compression. Because the video software is, the initial software, the raw footage it's working with is a minimum of 25 gigabytes. It's having to compress it super tight and losing a lot of the quality. So if it's more done in sort of the way it's compressed is done differently, it's going to help the footage, and it's going to be up to what certain other YouTubers have. That's a big bugbear of mine. So that's going to be changing. The software, like I say, probably will have a big impact on that too, how that's going to work. As for what's actually appearing on the channel, there is currently, I think, three series potentially in pipeline. One's definitely getting worked on right now that I'm working on. I'm trialling different games here and there. I'm just deciding what I want to do with them, whether I want to progress with them, what will work for videos, things I can do, etc, etc. There's definitely going to be a lot more diversity coming to the channel, especially in the new year. But when I get software and hardware changes done, that's going to be the big trigger for that coming in. Because at the moment it's just too laggy for me to edit everything, and my computer is not a bad computer at all. It's very powerful, and the things that are on it just can't handle the software. I'm running every single game at its absolute maximum capacity, and the software, the computer has absolutely no problems running anything. It's just when you're throwing 40 gigabyte files, the video software, the editing software cannot look through that much data that quickly. That's where the problem starts coming in. So it's going to be a lot more streamlined for me. It's going to be easier for, editing. It's going to be make it a better thing for the viewers as well, and that's what I'm wanting at the end of the day. We're going to be doing different genres of games. I'm particularly going to be going into racing games and story games. Racing games are where I'm at. I mean, I've not mentioned on the channel before that I used to play online racing quite a bit back in the day. I was okay at it, we'll say, and I would like to sort of get back into that a little bit. But when we're talking about gaming series, I'm more into the story side of things. So the racing thing will be an occasional thing, but it won't be the main thing. I want to be getting into doing live streams. Right now, because like I said, on my recording software my capture software, is trying to throw in 40 gigabyte files. Could you imagine what it would do with a 2 hour long live stream? I've tried it, it doesn't work. that's putting it politely. Even if I upgraded the broadband, which is something I'm going to have to do anyway for live streams because it's not stable enough, but even if I did that, it's still going to be trying to deal with 80, 90 gigabytes in 2 hours, and it's just not going to work. So yeah, how I've got it planned and how it's going to set up will make things a lot easier, and that's all going to be good for live streams. I would like to do, like say, Q&A sessions and everything like that, or a viewer sort of live chat thing, something like that at some point. I would actually like to quite do that very soon, but we don't have enough of a viewership to do it. I'll leave a link to my Discord channel in the description, and maybe we can organise something on that in the near future, just before New Year, just after New Year. So yeah, we'll go with that as maybe a possibility. As for LSPDFR, that's going to be staying in a big way. There's going to be a lot of changes in my game. I've got a lot of updates and mods on the back burner. I've got people are asking about ELS particularly. Yes, ELS will be coming to my game. The problem, that's not a problem. The reason it's not in it at the moment is quite simply that I'm holding things back for a big update to completely refresh the game, is one of them. Second reason, people are still getting the grips making the models for to get the ELS effect working properly. There's not really too many models out there right now that have it, although they're starting to come out thick and fast now. But of the models that are out there, they're not for me. And there's with skins or liveries that I particularly would want to go session video to video. I would like to have a little set pattern refresh, That's of packs, scripts, different mods that I want to bring to the series, and I can definitely say they will 100% absolutely be coming to the series when the time is right, which will probably be very, very, very soon. And also, while I'm on the subject of updates as well, I forgot to go into the audio side of things. This is probably the biggest thing that I feel is holding me back. The audio side of things is, I would describe it as I get an awful lot of audio bounce. I mean, it's how I've got my setup at the moment is people would not believe basically what I've got, what I'm working with here is you see bigger YouTubers out there have a whole studio setup and everything like that. I can assure you I have nothing even remotely close to that. And yeah, the audio side of things on the narration, let's call it, is a problem. Getting a consistent sound, getting a consistent level, getting a consistent crisp quality is proving difficult. What I've got in a microphone and the software I'm using, etc., it's very unprofessional, and it is something that I'm going to have to change, and it is something I will be changing. It's super sensitive is probably the best way I can describe it. When it's good, what I've got at the moment, it works, but even 1% off of that makes it 80% worse. It's a knife edge that I've got to work with. So that's one of the big things that I'm going to have to change, and it is one of the things near the top of my list overall on the channel to fix, and it will be coming just as soon as I get a solution to fix it. As I said, I would really like to get a bit of a sort of community involvement in the channel. I would like to bring in some, you pick style things, like maybe 1 day a week, 2 days a week or something. I'll pick sort of viewer's choice type video or a series, suggest a series type thing. So I would like involvement on things that I would like seen in games, or things you'd like to hear, or things you'd like to do, or just general suggestions and feedback, which would be great. I mean, I think, like I say as well, the community aspect of things is what makes a channel a channel. It's not something that you can sort of bypass and just churn out a video, ignore your feedback, churn out a video, ignore the fact you're getting no views, churn out a video, just take in adulation if it's great, when you've not really done anything to deserve it apart from churn out the video. So it's, the viewership is a big part of a channel, and without that you have nothing. And I do need more subscribers to make that happen, and it's something that I know I'm not an established YouTuber. I don't deserve to just get followers at a drop of a hat just like that. It doesn't work like that. You need to earn followers, and I wouldn't have it any other way. How things are growing, yeah, of course it's disappointing sometimes, but there's going to be peaks, there's going to be troughs, there's going to be good days, there's going to be bad, you're going to have hits with videos, you're going to have misses with videos. That's just the way it is. And there's going to be criticism, there's times you're going to get unfair criticism, there's times you're going to get justified criticism, there's times you're going to think you've done something good and you get criticism for it and you need to change what you do. And that's all part of it. You've got to be big enough to take it, and I believe I am. So yeah, that's all fine. But yeah, the big thing is just building up, making people feel good on the channel, making sure people enjoy it, because that's what it's all about. I enjoy making them. I enjoy making videos, I enjoy playing things, and if people are enjoying watching them and enjoying the journey with me, That's what it's all about. Nothing more. No one should be aiming for numbers, big numbers on things. Just enough to make the channel something. That's all you can ask for, and that's the aim at the end of the day. This whole sort of journey, this whole idea of the channel is basically, it's reawakened my love for making videos. It's reawakened my love for playing games even. It's something that, it's maybe not the right time to be coming onto YouTube doing things with the changes YouTube do, but it's a hard thing to start at the best of times because of where we are in the whole YouTube thing anyway. So as long as people, even if it's a small number, find my channel, like my channel, get involved in it, then it's as much their channel as it is mine. And that's truly what I want to create with this whole thing. And then if things grow from there, they grow from there. But as long as people have fun, that's what it's all about. And basically that's got to be the aim for any channel. Keep improving and keep having things as good as you can do. Be the best you can be. And if it's the best it can be, numbers will take care of themselves. But anyway, I digress. I just want to say again, thank you so much for everyone that has watched the videos. Like I say, people don't know what it actually means. I didn't know what it would mean until I got to a stage where no one was watching them, and the channel, I actually, in my head, I killed the channel off because I just didn't want to go there anymore and just get the feeling that you're nowhere near good enough, that your videos are basically just a lot of shit that no one gives any attention to. No one cares about. Nobody, it doesn't matter what effort you put in, you're not good enough, the videos aren't good enough, just end it, end the channel. That's pretty much how I felt with it. And now that I've got to the stage where it is getting views, I don't feel like that anymore, and I feel like I can make something with it. I can make something good that people will love. So that all comes from the people that watch it and the people that encourage you. So once again, just thank you so much for that. It means the absolute world to me, and I hope I can pay you back with quality on YouTube, effectively. So yeah, that pretty much covers everything, I think. I hope people have made it this far. Ended up being a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but there we go. So yeah, if people would like to leave some sort of feedback, etc, that would be absolutely wonderful. Like I said, I'll leave a link to my Discord in the video description, and we'll perhaps organise some sort of Q&A session there. If people could share the videos, etc, that would be absolutely great. And I'll see you soon on a gaming video when we get there, which will probably be tomorrow. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and bye for now.